Greetings, solar beings. I wanted to share some knowledge regarding rituals. And this will probably be a first part to a two-part video. The first part, I will just basically go over a little bit of detail of history regarding rituals. And I particularly want to concentrate on the ritual that we do as a ceremony, or that most of our children do as a ceremony, and that all of us did in the American society, the Pledge of Allegiance. Now, as a young one, when I was young, I didn't really, I wasn't communicated with by my parents in regards to the Pledge of Allegiance. It was something that I did every day when I walked into elementary school. And to be honest with you, most people have recited the Pledge of Allegiance more than they actually pray or actually attended a spiritual ceremony in the church, whatnot. So I think that it's very imperative that we actually slow down a little bit and pay attention to the things that we have been doing since we were young, and they didn't necessarily have a meaning to you at the time because we didn't know at that time to ask or to gain clarity regarding the things that we were doing. So I want to definitely share the ritual that most of us did in the United States if we went to public school, called the Pledge of Allegiance. And to be honest with you, I'm just going to share some history at first. And the second video, I want to definitely just kind of go into each word and the meaning of each word, not only just the meaning of the words, but I want to give a clear and precise understanding to you all regarding the fact that we are the words that we are utilizing in the Pledge of Allegiance are words that are coming from a legal fashion. And so I think that most of us don't realize what it is that we're saying. We think that we're probably making a pact to stand for the place that we call home, which is the nation of the United States of America. But at the same time, I think that it should be of interest for you to understand what it is that you're doing as a child, because it actually was a ritual, and it has created soul ties to all of us here. And so I think that it's important that we understand that the history of it and know about it so that we can make more informed decisions and things that we do every day and the things that we open our children up to. So first off, I'm going to find this information of the history that I came across. And if you didn't know, this is just some of the history of the Pledge of Allegiance. The Pledge of Allegiance was written in August of 1892 by a socialist minister named Francis Bellamy. He was born from 1855 and passed away in 1931. It was originally published in the Youth's Companion on September 8th of 1892. Bellamy had hoped that the pledge would be used by citizens in any country. In its original form, it read, "I pledge allegiance to my flag and the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all." Then in 1923, the words, "the flag of the United States of America," were added. At this time, it read, "I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all." In 1954, in response to the communist threat of the times, President Eisenhower encouraged Congress to add the words "under God," creating the 31-word pledge we say today. Bellamy's daughter objected to this alteration. Today it reads, "I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all." Section 4 of the flag's code states, "The Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all." And the code, which is the United States rules, and this is actually Title 41 in the United States Code. Title 4 in the United States Code. And it talks about basically how we should act when actually reciting the pledge. So it gives us directions in law that we should use regarding saying this pledge. And it says that it should be rendered by standing at attention, facing the flag with the right hand over the heart. When not in uniform, men should remove any non-religious headdress with their right hand and hold it at the left shoulder, the hand being over the heart. Persons in uniform should remain silent, face the flag, and render the military salute. Now, the original salute, first described in 1892 by Francis Bellamy, who authored the original pledge, began with a military salute, and after reciting the words "to the flag," the arm was extended toward the flag. At a signal from the principal, the pupils, in ordered ranks, hands to the side, face the flag. Another signal is given, and every pupil gives the flag the military salute. The right hand lifted, palm downward, to a line with the forehead and close to it. Standing thus, all repeat together slowly. I pledge allegiance to my flag and the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At the words "to my flag," the right hand is extended gracefully, palm upward toward the flag, and remains in the gesture till the end of the affirmation, whereupon all hands immediately drop to the side. This is coming from directions from the Youth's Companion in 1892. So shortly thereafter, the pledge was begun with the right hand over the heart. And after reciting the pledge, the arm was extended toward the flag, palm down. In World War II, the salute too much resembled the Nazi salute, so it was changed to keep the right hand over the heart throughout. Funny thing, I was actually going to mention that the Nazi salute is similar to what we do when we are actually reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. So I really think we should give a little further thought and some precise soul searching regarding our initiation into stating the Pledge of Allegiance every day of our lives. Like I said, most people pledge allegiance to this flag of the United States of America more than they actually did any spiritual cultivation, like go to church or prayers daily. So it's a very serious concern that I think we all should have regarding the things that we participate as citizens in any country. We should definitely be well informed regarding the things that we're participating in so that we can actually make more intelligent decisions when we are definitely participating in what we call rituals, what I call ritual ceremonies, because it is a ritual ceremony to actually recite the Pledge of Allegiance the way that we do in the United States. Stay tuned. I will have a part 2 video for this. And in part 2, I will go in great detail regarding just what each word says in the United States Pledge of Allegiance, and also breaking down the title and the code in law, where this is actually the law of man to do this in the United States right now. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for your time and patience with this information. Peace and delight, solar beings.